everyone. Hopefully, my screen orientation is correct today. Okay. Well, I did go back after yesterday's live stream, and I did count the encounters we had to the best of my ability. We were sitting just above 260 for that stream, which is pretty good. I thought we did way less. Um, I'll also make sure to charge while I'm using my systems so we don't have another mishap. Today I think we'll be hunting in English leaf green, Japanese leaf green, Japanese fire red, and my bootlegged fire red. Yesterday I was able to get this one all the way to um, the safari zone. So these are the games we'll be hunting in today. Let's get right to it. Let me zoom out a little bit. Okay. Actually, I'll put this one in here. I brought out the original GBA since I don't have another SP. I love this thing to death, but it's not as comfortable as one of these. It does look super nice too. I swapped the shell out about a year ago. Yeah. Now let's figure out how to set this up. This one's a bit loud. I think the goal for today is to reach 1K, maybe within 2.5 hours. We'll see. Put these over here. Can I fit this? Well, actually, do this, and then boom. Yeah, that's pretty good. And unlike yesterday, this time from my handy dandy drawer, I'll be sure to get my luck charms out from the get-go. Oh, Drama King. Actually, let me turn on a light. Maybe this will do better. Yeah, I think that's better. Let me just do this. Gotta make my setup look performative. No, I liked it better the other way. There we go. Okay. So, games are set, luck charms are in play, and today we have a counter. So, I have a good feeling about this stream. Today we will find a shiny, I hope. Okay. Since this is not an SP, I won't be able to, I guess, comfortably do the same inputs as the other GBA. So this will be like, I guess, an offhand type of deal. But that's fine. As long as we get to 1K. I did forget one thing though. I forgot to search up where Rhyhorn has the most likely chance to spawn. I was gonna do that, but maybe for next stream, because that is our target for this stream session, is a shiny Rhyhorn. If we don't get it, that's fine. I will be streaming until next Saturday, until the last day of Safari Summer. If I can, each day up until then. But definitely, for sure, there will be a live stream next Saturday. I don't know why I went to the Pokédex. Okay. Let's see. Setup is ready. Oh, we have some people in here already. Oh, we got Gojo. What's up, dude? Haven't seen you in a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Oh, good morning. Dade? Dade? Yeah, I'll call you Dade. Oh, no shiny with this one. But yeah, just getting in the groove of things for today. Yesterday I did want to start stream at around this time. However, I wasn't able to. But thankfully today I can start at a reasonable hour, so I can stream for a while today. I will probably head out by, well, my time, 10:30. Yeah. Did I count those last 4 encounters? I always have this problem. I have like super short-term memory. I can't tell. But I'll count these though. 1, 2, 3, 4. When I was watching back yesterday's live stream to get these counts going, I ran into the same dilemma. I couldn't tell if I skipped or added more, but I'm pretty confident in this number, just around this number. So I'll have to be mindful of counting everything accurately. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, sir. Nothing. Oh, for those of you who are tuning in for the first time, this green GBA has a very wonky screen. It has a red hue because the seller I bought it from sold it to me defective, and it just constantly always has a red hue. So that's why the screen looks a little off. 1, 2, 3, 4, and nothing. Oh. And also my red GBA, I swapped out the shell about, well, a couple of weeks ago. And because of that, the buttons sometimes don't register the inputs. So that's a little tedious. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. For next year, I definitely want to get more SP, just so I don't have to tie myself up with a different type of input. Or I could invest in a Wavebird. PB Carrot, one of my favorite YouTubers, pretty recent, well, not recently, but a while ago, she uploaded a video on how to set that up so you can simultaneously put in inputs to all your physical GBA or Nintendo DS's. And I will have to invest in that just to make things a little bit easier and to make encounters go by much faster. Because every second you save really does add up eventually. Okay, like you see, like right here, sometimes you think you press the buttons, but it doesn't register. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing. Oh, and I threw a ball. Oh well, it happens. This is a very, very confusing setup. Oh, you guys should see me with my 7 consoles. Now that's where I really tie myself up. 1, 2. Okay, let's sync back up with the other 2 consoles. 1, 2. There we go. Oh, I wouldn't mind fighting a shiny Venonat. I really do love shiny Venomoth too. One, two, three, 4. That's strange. The brightness on my green GBA is faltering. One, two, three, 4. I wonder what could be causing that. One, two, 3. One. Oh, there goes my brightness. Run. I also would not mind finding a shiny Execute. If you guys know KT, he's found several of those, and the yellow on it looks amazing. 1. Oh. 1, 2, 3. 1. No shiny as of yet. 1, 2, 3. Hopefully everyone is having a great Sunday or a great weekend. Oh, there goes my auto brightness. 1, 2, 3. 1. 1, 2, 3. I should probably stop saying that. And an extra one. Oh, I also did want a shiny Nidoran female or Nidorina, because shiny Nidoqueen in Gen 3 looks amazing. I already have a shiny Nidoking that I found as a Nidoran male way back in like 2009 in the Safari Zone. So I wouldn't mind if I don't get one of those, since I already have one. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing so far. Nothing yet. Did I count those? I can't remember. I was checking something else. Okay, well, we'll count these. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4. I should probably be checking chat. I forgot how disorienting that could be. Just give me 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4. Was I able to get credit from the seller at least? Well, there is an unfortunate story with this GBA and its seller. So, I bought it like a couple months ago, and when I bought it, the listing said it was like newly refurbished and modded with a new screen and a new charging port. And unfortunately, when I received it, the charging port was super loose and not functioning very well. The new screen was always just red and super off. Like it just wouldn't stay in place. It kept shaking inside the shell. And then the shell itself was very brittle and like super like fragile. I had to swap the shell. I had to fix a charging port. And with the new shell, everything felt more, I guess, cohesive, like everything fit. And I did get a new screen, but I used the screen for this GBA instead, because this one was like super dark. This one still has the screen I bought it with, which is the reddish screen. When I was going to contact the seller, they deleted their page, because since it was a modded GBA, I had to pay premium price for it, and unfortunately, I did get scammed. I ended up having to pay about half of its original price just to repair it, which really does suck, but you know, you live and you learn. But yeah, the seller was just super untrustworthy. Hopefully they don't do that to anyone else. But as long as we have a working GBA, it's totally cool. Did I count those? I'm gonna count those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thanks for asking. Oh yeah, I made a whole post about it too, 2 months ago. You could probably go back and see it for yourself, but it was a very unfortunate time. One, two, three. One. I think eventually I'll just stick to the 3 SPs just because I'm not liking having to alternate between the original GBA as much. Like, it's fine for non-stream videos, but during stream it just feels like too much is going on. I don't know if I counted that. Oh well. I'll count these though. Ooh, double Rhyhorn. I really, really want a shiny Rhyhorn. I've been like yearning for one for the past 2 months. Nothing yet. Thankfully, Generation 3 does have the shiny sound effect, so I don't have to worry about the reddish tint to my screen that like sometimes alters the color palette. All I have to do is keep the volume up and listen for the shiny sound, so that's pretty neat. So has anybody else found a shiny during Safari Week or Safari Summer? I know a couple of you have. I don't know if you're in chat though. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's another Pokemon I wouldn't mind getting shiny. Specifically in Generation 3, Pinsir is a blue shiny. In every other gen, it's purple. But for some reason, in Gen 3, he is blue. So that's definitely on the wish list. 1, 2, 3. I wish it would have kept its blue shiny going forward, but you know, what can you do? Blue Pinsir is so cool looking. Oh. Oh, thank you for the good luck. I will be needing it. I've been hunting in both Hoenn and Kanto Safari Zones for almost 2 months now, and I have not been able to encounter a single shiny in Kanto. So I do need all the luck I can possibly get. Did I count those encounters? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well now they're counted. Yeah, in total, I have found 13 shinies across 7 different games these past 2 months in the Safari Zone. And out of those 13, I have failed 4, 2 of which are dupe Pokemon that I failed, which was 2 Miltank. And when they ran away, it was pretty disappointing. They ran after like the first ball, and Shiny Miltank I think is a 5% encounter in the Hoenn Safari Zone. So finding a shiny of it twice and having it run both times was super heartbreaking. I don't think I'll be able to find another before Safari Summer is over, but if I do and I'm able to catch it, I'm not complaining. Would love me a shiny Miltank. And speaking of shiny Miltank, I wouldn't mind finding a shiny Tauros in this Safari Zone. Shiny Tauros is pretty neat. I only like shiny colors in Gen 3 though. In later gens, it just, I like it pops too much. It doesn't seem cool anymore. 1, 2, 3. Nothing yet. I think from now on, all of my shiny hunts, I'll just live stream because I do have other hunts planned for after Safari Summer that I really want to get into, since I will be using those Pokemon in the Pokemon Emerald Battle Frontier. So why not stream it, you know? It'd be nice to show when I'm not able to upload regular videos. Paris is another Pokemon I wouldn't mind finding shiny, or Parasect. Paris is pretty indistinguishable, but Parasect has a nice yellow mushroom. By the way, has anybody seen the Gen 4 beta leaks? I've glanced at a couple of thumbnails, but I haven't really been able to really check them all out. But from what I've seen, there were some pretty fire beta designs. What was there, like Empoleon? Jesus, man, Empoleon's beta design was like super cool. It looked way better than its official design, in my opinion. Infernape. Infernape looked pretty, it looked pretty rough. I like its final design way better. Torterra was pretty cool. It also looked rough, but I kind of liked it. And speaking of beta designs, I don't know if you guys remember back after COVID, like in 2021, there was a different leak where beta designs for Garchomp leaked. Orange beta Garchomp was super like it was the perfect designed Pokemon. I don't know why they scrapped it. It was super cool, like a nice orange shark. I mean, if anything, they should have made those Garchomp's official shiny colors. They really did fumble with that one. There were some shiny Pokemon I wanted to find in the Hoenn Safari Zone, besides Rhyhorn, Girafarig, and Houndour. Um, one of which being a Gligar. Gligar is like a nice shade of blue in Gen 3, and I wouldn't have minded finding one. Even more so, I would have loved to catch one too. Maybe I'll go back to Hoenn before the week is up. Yo, what's up, dude? Hope you're doing good. One, two, three. It would be such a letdown if I ran on a shiny by accident. I feel like that would happen to me just because of how little I tend to pay attention to the sound. I am kind of hard of hearing, just a little bit. One, two, three. Oh, that's tough. Shiny Venonat ran. You know how many encounters you were at? Oh, Jesus, 10K. That's tough. Hopefully you're able to find another. Because Shiny Venonat is so cool looking. Oh yeah, blue shiny Pokemon are definitely S tier shinies. It's like the complete opposite of what people think of green shiny Pokemon. My favorite blue shiny is Psyduck. Um, Thankfully, I was able to find and catch one in the Hoenn region. I recently posted a video about it. Um, Feel free to check it out. Yeah, shiny Psyduck is my favorite blue. Um, I'd have to give Venomoth probably second place as my favorite blue shiny. But number 3 is definitely shiny Volbeat. Shiny Volbeat is my dude. Such a unique color scheme. Almost feels like it belongs in the Gen 7 games. Oops, summary. Well, finally getting into the groove of encounters. 2, 3. Just gotta alternate between those 3 and this one. Ooh, double pincer. How rare is that? Oh, this one isn't registering. Ugh, there we go. If I do find a shiny during this stream, should I keep going or just call it a day? One, two, three. I think in 4th place for my favorite blue shiny would have to go to Gen 3 Pinsir. Gen 3 Pinsir is so beautiful, man. Whoops. Shiny. Nope, not yet. Oh, accidentally threw some baits. One, two, three. I keep throwing bait on accident. One, two. Oh, maybe I should just do this instead, 2 at a time. This feels much smoother. Thank you, beavers. I will need every ounce of luck I could muster. Oh yeah, sorry about yesterday. I did mean to start much earlier, but I wasn't able to. Because I did see you were there pretty early, so I do apologize. But thankfully today, I was able to start at a reasonably timed hour. One, two. I gotta figure out how to add background music to the streams. I don't know if people do that manually or if there's like an automatic setting. Um, 'Cause I do have some nice tunes to go along with this. I just don't know how to actually add them on. So in the meantime, I just have something playing in the background, which you probably can't hear since just the proximity of it. But that's something I'll just have to learn for next stream. Yo, Felipe, what's up? Not much, just attempting to find a shiny. No luck so far. But we are at about 400 encounters into this stream. Last stream we racked up about 230, if I'm remembering correctly. I really gotta join Riley's Discord. I'm not good with keeping up with social media, so that's why I tend to not be active on there. I think the last time I was there, besides last night, was like like a month ago, I think. But even then, I wasn't chatting it up. I don't know if I counted those last two encounters. No clue how streaming with the phone works. No, yeah, it's very confusing. Like the layout is not intuitive. It's just a bunch of symbols, and I don't really know what most of them mean. So I'll have to figure out some workaround. Occasionally, I do get messages on Discord from viewers or other channels, and I do apologize if I don't respond on time. I always have my notifications disabled just because I'm not super attentive to that stuff. I usually check like once a week, but if you have messaged me on there, I will get back to you as soon as I can. Because originally, I only got Discord because people were asking for other ways to reach out to me. And while I do appreciate the sentiment, I prefer to keep everything on YouTube just because it's all in one cohesive place. And YouTube has added a chatting feature, like a private message thing. So try hitting me up on there if you have questions or just want to chat. I just like having everything in one place. But I will be checking Discord occasionally. Oh, it's Sandy. What's up, Sandy? Oh, and speaking of Discord, I have been meaning to join Riley's thing, so if anybody does have a link, send it my way. I wouldn't mind chatting it up in there. I haven't been able to find the link anywhere though. I know he mentioned it last stream as a joke, but I would not have minded getting the link. Oh, and for everybody that's currently here, I do have a mini announcement. I am planning on wrapping up 2 of my ongoing Battle Tower series for 2 reasons. One is because I feel like the teams on those 2 separate runs have ran their course, and I am pretty much already done using them. I got all the mileage I could out of those 2 teams, and by mileage, I do mean a numerous amount of retries and attempts. So I am at the point where I think I'm ready to retire those 2 teams. So do look forward to 2 videos covering them next weekend. All I have to do now is edit my videos. But thankfully, that does allow for me to focus on my second ever doubles team, which I can't wait to get to use since I have built all the Pokemon already. I think for this past month, they've just been sitting in my box waiting to be used, and I really want to use them. It's like a tanky build type of team that has Snorlax, Milotic, and Dusclops. The 4th member of that doubles team will be revealed in the doubles video. But yeah, that's what I have in store for you guys. 2 final team coverage videos and a brand new doubles run. And since I'm getting the hang of streaming, instead of making, well, I will be making like update videos for the I guess for the algorithm covering that new doubles team. I do want to stream the doubles run exclusively live, and then just use the footage from the live to make the update videos. So do be looking forward to way more Battle Frontier content live, because just from what I've noticed, having live streams, it's like you're always doing something. It's not like just uploading regular videos where there's like buffer time in between with little to no updates until the actual video. So I will be live streaming my second doubles team streaks very soon. How far will I go? I don't know, but I'm pretty confident in the Pokemon that I have trained up. And if all else fails, I will be asking for help because you guys have recommended some great suggestions in the past. Oh, the link is in the factory videos and on yours. Okay, I'll look for that after this stream. Thanks for the heads up. But yeah, I've been slacking on the Frontier recently. I think the past 2 months, I haven't uploaded anything regarding it besides like one update on a doubles team and a team building video. But besides that, nothing else. That's mainly just because shiny hunting has consumed my free time. But now that it's coming to a close this coming week, I'll have way more time for everything else. I can finally give my fingers a rest too. I feel like I'm developing carpal tunnel. Ooh, Kuyo's in the chat. What's up, Kuyo? I know we spoke several hours ago. Glad you could stop by. Oh yeah, Beavries is a monster in the frontier. He is like a supercomputer when it comes to reading the AI and team building. Definitely check out his streams and his videos because you will be entertained. Beavries does have very unique Pokemon in his streams, like Dewgang. Dewgang is awesome. It's like a Parish Song Dewgong and Parish Song Lapras, if I'm not mistaken. Then there's Tickler the Tangela and the Persian. I forget the Persian's nickname, but yeah, definitely check out Beavries. He has some very unique and interesting teams, and his streaks are super high. Like, I think world record high. Like, he's actually like, he's going to the top for sure, if he hasn't already. Maybe 1K streak incoming in a couple of months? Question mark. Yeah, no problem, dude. It's always a pleasure catching your streams. By the way, I did say at the start of this stream I would be streaming until we reach 1K or until we reach about 2 hours. And we're creeping up on 1K. If I do reach it and it hasn't been 2 hours, I think I will continue until we hit that milestone. And then after that, I'm going to prepare for the next live stream, which will be probably tomorrow in the afternoon. Have to be at work super early. World record in Tower Multi. What is the current world record? I haven't kept up with that part, but I'm guessing it's like pretty high. Probably missing a couple of encounters, but that's fine. As long as we're in like the rough estimate. Dang, you're pretty close. When was the last time that record got shattered? Because if it's been a while, then you are a trailblazer for sure. Oh, VGC experience. That's neat. I think the last time I played VGC was Gen 7. So I'm very out of the loop with the current meta. Although I do know Incineroar is still like an S tier Pokemon, to the dismay of some fans. It's like, what was it called? Landorus? Yeah, it's like Landorus Therian form all over again. Salamence plus Metagross. That's a powerful duo. Pretty sure I didn't count those, but oh well. By the way, I do really want to hunt a Latios or a Latios for the Battle Frontier, specifically a shiny one. However, I do know their IVs are kinda jank. I could also steal one from the Ruby and Sapphire Battle Tower and just hope and pray one just shows up shiny. However, during Nighthawk's live stream yesterday, someone in the chat did say that GBA internet link thing that has recently been unveiled on YouTube has connectivity with an e-reader or somewhere along those lines, which essentially means you could give yourself the Southern Island and Eon ticket events manually, and I think that will be my best bet to getting to shiny hunt Latios and or Latios in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald with good IVs at least, or better than what Emerald offers, since I know those are glitched IVs, kind of like the legendary beast in Fire Red and Leaf Green. So I'm super looking forward to that internet GBA link item. I'll have to pick one up as soon as they drop. I have also looked into options in my local area like game stores for event distributions, like at least fan distributions, but no luck. Everything I seem to find is on the complete opposite side of the country on the west coast. Currently on the east coast. So hopefully I can get my hands on that thing, because I really want to try the Gen 3 events. I know I could also glitch my way there, but I don't want to mess up the glitch and corrupt my saves with so much already on my save files. Maybe I could like test run it if I get like a third emerald, but as of right now, I don't want to risk any glitches besides like the easy cloning glitch. Oh yeah, I did see when KT got the shiny Latios. That was pretty hype. Dude is like super dedicated to the battle tower, the Ruby and Sapphire tower. There's some pretty cool Pokemon there too. Because after a certain point, they all have perfect IVs, like all 6. So that's neat. Oh, another reason I also want to hunt Latios and Latios with its event distribution is because I want to use Synchronize to get a pretty good nature. Because I know the natures for the Ruby and Sapphire Battle Tower are like predetermined, and some of them aren't really that great. I mean, there's like a couple that are okay, but they're not as optimal as I'd like it to be. I was thinking of using a Synchronize timid or modest Alakazam to hunt either Latios or Latios. But I'll have to wait for the event. Oh, Synchronized doesn't work on static encounters. That's unfortunate. So then I might just have to grind out the tower. I will have to reset one of my Ruby or Sapphires though. I have already used that glitch several times just to obtain unobtainable berries. So I'll have to reset one of my save files. Several years back during COVID, I think, is when I found out about that glitch, and it was because some dude uploaded a video of I think, yeah, it was himself finding and catching a shiny Cacturn or Milotic, or it could have been Swampert 2, one of those 3, in the Ruby and Sapphire Battle Tower. And ever since then, Gen 3 games have amazed me with all of its possible glitches. But yeah, shiny hunting in the tower takes a lot of setup and time, but it's definitely worth it for those 6 IV Pokemon. Oh, reloading your saves? How does that work? Like a save state, or like, I'm assuming it's a save state, right? Oh, backing up your saves. That sounds pretty useful. How do you do that though? Like, you said cartridge, so it's not an emulator. Like on a DS flash card, or like, how does that work? Or maybe like on an analog pocket. Because I know Nighthawk does that, which is pretty useful. I should probably get my hands on an analog pocket. I know Retro, he's been recommending it a lot, and he has me quite sold on it. I just haven't found the time to actually search and purchase one. Small device that connects to PC. Oh, what's it called? GBX cart. I'll have to look into that. That does sound very useful. I'll also need to get a PC. A tablet will not suffice. Well, my work tablet at least. It doesn't have all the available ports. By the way, I'm kind of curious. Are you shiny hunting Beavries or no? Because I do remember you did hatch a shiny Bagon about a month ago, which is pretty cool. And then you found a double shiny Ditto. Oh, it might work on a tablet. That's good to know. Every time I see a Parasect show up on one of my GBA, because of the glare from my angle, it looks shiny, so my heart skips a beat. Thankfully, I have the sound up, so I'm not gonna miss a shiny. Metagross, Ditto, Bagon, and Gengar. Those are sick. Good luck to you. Are you hunting like 2 in like Hoenn region and 2 in Kanto, or what's your setup like? Oh, that's a nice setup. Well, sending you all the luck. Hope you get them soon. I think like way back during the early months of my channel, I did want to hunt for a shiny Ghastly to eventually use in the frontier until I found out most of the moves that I would want to use on Gengar are egg moves, and I don't want to hatch eggs in Gen 3 just because it takes very long. But who knows, maybe I'll go back and hunt Ghastly just for the novelty, because Ghastly has an amazing shiny, especially in Gen 3. The colors just pop so well. But I think my original planned build for the Gengar I did want to use was going to be like, I think Will-O-Wisp, Destiny Bond, I think it was Memento. I'm not sure, but it was just like a cool utility type of Pokemon. That and it's immune to explosion. Who knows? Maybe I'll hunt for Ghastly again, or at least I'll start the hunt. But for those of you who weren't here earlier during the stream, after Safari Summer is over, I do plan on live streaming the rest of my shiny hunts for future teams, just because of how convenient live streaming seems to be. And then I will be uploading regular videos using footage from live streams. So do look forward to more shiny hunting live streams after Safari Summer is over. I don't want to spoil this next team I have planned, but just know it's going to be a very powerful team, very on the book type of meta team. Because while using your favorites and unconventional Pokemon is fun, I think I've had enough of that considering my first doubles team, which was a train wreck to say the least, but I did what I could with what I provided myself. But yeah, future live streams are in the works. Ooh, double Rhyhorn. Oh yeah, grinding weak teams, that does take a toll on you, especially because you have to be prepared to lose often since you don't have the best options available. But that is the fun in it, just the novelty of using unconventional teams. It just depends on how often you're prepared to lose. And yeah, Gengar does get some pretty good moves outside of egg moves. So it will be worth hunting in the future. But for right now, I really want to wrap up my 2 current streaks and start a new streak with my new doubles team, because I've been itching to use my Dusclops, my Milotic, and Snorlax. Oh, by the way, Beavries, you did say in Nighthawk's stream that you're planning a new team around an Aggron. If you don't mind sharing, would love to know how that team is looking. This Aggron is a pretty cool Pokemon, and I don't see many people using it besides Nighthawk. Oh yeah, I did take that into account, because you did mention before that slower teams don't really do well. Because originally I had planned to focus my team around counter and mirror coat until I found out those moves, for the most part at least, are egg moves on those Pokemon. And I was going to equip them with like berries or rest to clear any status just so they could maximize their use of counter and mirror coat. Unfortunately, I had to scrap that strategy because they are egg moves. So we'll see how we do. I mean, I could always alter my team composition, but I do appreciate the feedback. Your advice has saved me many times in the battle tower, so thank you. And we just hit over 1,000 encounters. Ooh, that's a strong lead. Turn 1 earthquakes would go pretty hard. Or rock slides since it's stab. I don't know if I just counted 2 encounters I didn't do. It was such a force of habit. Oh well, we're in the overall range of encounters. And I can feel my coffee catching up to me. I'm feeling jittery now. Well, since we did reach 1,000 encounters, and we're still not at 2 hours, I think I'll just continue up until 2 hours and then call it a stream. It's pretty good. I think from now on, the goal for each stream for the remainder of Safari Summer will be to reach at least 1,000 encounters per stream. That seems like a good number. That way, by the last day of Safari Summer, we should be at around odds, which should be a pretty decent range for a shiny encounter at least. So I think that will be the plan moving forward. 2 hours. Oh, Timid Dugong. Oh yeah, Timid Dugong is a beast. With Perish Song, Protect. It's a monster. I am still of the opinion that I would love some Dugong merch just because of how much that Pokemon has grown on me. Like a nice Dugong t-shirt would be nice. Wouldn't mind supporting a favorite creator. Or maybe like a Tickler shirt, that'd be nice too. One day. Yeah, hopefully. speaking of Gang, has Lapras been performing better, or like compared to Dugong, or I'm not quite sure on that, because while I did catch one of your last streams a couple days ago, my connection was pretty bad, so I wasn't able to keep up comfortably, and I haven't had a chance to go back and watch. But I'm assuming Lapras is a better Perish Song user, no? Because it also has battle armor to protect from critical hits, if I'm not mistaken. Or water absorb, one of those two. And it gets Perish Song by level up, if I'm not mistaken, which is much more accessible than breeding for a Dugong. Oh, and the dome. Okay. Hmm. Oh man, that's tough. Bright powder can be very annoying. What streak were you at? Like, well, I'm guessing it was high. Ooh, around 30. Yeah, that was very high. Well, good luck to your next attempt. Hopefully I'm able to catch that too. I'll probably tune in during like my lunch break. That's usually when I'm able to hop on if I'm at work. For those of you that are still in stream, I do want to fill you in on what I have coming besides a new doubles team. I think I will be able to start the Battle Factory next weekend, probably on Sunday. Um, while I do watch a lot of Battle Factory live streams, I mainly just watch it like in the background just to have something on and just to, chat with other viewers. So I'm still pretty uninformed of the Battle Factory. Like, I know it's hard, but I don't know everything that's in it, and I don't know what the best strategies are. Um, so I will be attempting the Battle Factory for the first time on stream next weekend. And I just finished my, I guess my thumbnail for it this morning before I hopped on stream, and I'm very excited for next weekend. Um, that will be the main stream I have going after Safari Summer is over. So we will be in the Battle Frontier very frequently going forward next week. Um, just a little tidbit for those of you that are here. I don't expect to do good at all in the Battle Factory, to be quite frank, um, because I know it is one of the hardest facilities in Emerald. Um, and since I have little to no experience in it, I don't see myself doing good until several attempts. Um, but my main goals for the factory, goal number one is to obtain my first factory symbol, the silver symbol. And then goal number two would be the gold symbol. Um, After that, I probably won't be touching the factory anymore unless I like want to do some challenge runs. I have seen this one YouTuber, I forget his name, but it starts with like an LC something. And he has like the world record in the Battle Factory, I think. Emerald Battle Factory. Or at least he's close to breaking the record. But he has like a blindfolded challenge or like a mono type challenge, I'm pretty sure. Which I'm not skilled enough to attempt any of those. But maybe somewhere down the line in the future, I would probably be inclined to do one of those challenges. But as of right now, just focusing on the symbols for the Battle Factory. But yeah, that was one of the main things that I did want to live stream on my channel, because watching you guys live stream your Battle Frontier experience has been very fun, and I do like the community vibe from those live streams. Like, I haven't felt that since Generation 6 with the PSS system and the YouTubers during that era. Like, it just felt so connected, and like it just felt like a community. I haven't felt that since until now with Gen 3. So do look forward to that, and thank you guys for, the chill vibes, just hanging out. Oh yeah, LRXC, that was his name. I love watching his videos from time to time. And how's it going, Amaryllis? Haven't seen you in a while. Um, cool video on the Articuno. I have rewatched it a couple of times just because it's so interesting, and I kind of want to try it out myself with a different Pokemon. But oh yeah, what's up? It's good to see you. Oh yeah, Riley will have uh, another companion in the Battle Factory. He's pretty close to getting to 100. Um, he's the main Battle Factory guy that I watch, and just seeing him climb back up and like crawl his way out of the early stages time and time again has been very fun, to say the least. I have faith he can get to 100 pretty soon. His judgment is very nice. So do you have anything going on, Amaryllis? Because I know you wanted to use Articuno for something. I can't remember at the moment, but I do know you have some stuff cooking. Oh, you had a, what was it, like a gold symbol video in the works, if I'm not mistaken. Really looking forward to that. I do remember you posting about it. Um, also been loving your thumbnails recently. They're like top tier. Uh, keep it up, dude. You're pretty cool. Oh, and then like your production quality on the intros, out of this world too. Just wanted to say that. Feels very, very like old school but modern at the same time. Like has a nice touch of both worlds. Stolen from Beaveries. Oh yeah, you guys do use the same artist. Um, I think it was Sakura. I did check him out because I've been meaning to change my profile picture to something more um, like stylized to my tastes. But I still don't know what I want for my new profile. But if I do get one, I will be commissioning Sakura for that. Sakura has some nice art. I have been finding a lot of pincer in Ruby and Sapphire, and I kind of want a shiny pincer. Maybe I'll get it in Kanto, but I hope I'm able to catch it if I do find one. It's definitely up there on my wish list for shinies. I think I'll make that one my target for 2027 if I'm not able, if I am able to find Rhyhorn this year. If not, then I'll just add it to the target list regardless. But yeah, shiny pincer is pretty cool. So I'll be sure to hunt for that in the future. I think it's only a Ruby and Sapphire encounter. I'm pretty sure. Thankfully, I have 2 extra copies of those games to go along with a possible future shiny pincer hunt. Oh, and I can also hunt it in the Celadon game corner, but I think it'd be cooler to have it in a Safari Ball than a regular Pokeball. So it has to be a Safari capture. I don't want to take the easy way out. You already have another thumbnail for Dugong. Well, can't wait to see it. I think my favorite thumbnail so far is the tickler thumbnail from UB That one was a good thumbnail. I remember when you posted the concept for it, like I didn't see the vision during the concept, but once it was executed, and it came to fruition. It was pretty cool. So looking forward to the new thumbnail. Ooh, Pincer and Emerald. Okay, because I haven't found one in Emerald yet, so that's good to know. Oh yeah, the Speed Duel Ojama Kings. Contrary to popular opinion, I love Speed Duel Yu-Gi-Oh! Not like the format itself, just the quality of its cards. Like its secret rares, they just have such high quality, thick density cards that it feels like you got your money's worth. And not even that, but like that aside, the GX era is my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I grew up on that. I would run home from school every afternoon when I was a kid just to barely catch the newest episode of GX. Um, that's how much I love GX. But these like cards from that era are just so nice. Like just look at that. I mean, you could probably see it better on the sleeve or without the second sleeve, but like the shine, it's just, I love it. I do have more. I'll probably bring them out next stream, but no, yeah, Speed Duel has some high quality cards. Let me do 3 at a time. I do have wait, I think I have another one with me right now in my drawer. Let me check right after this encounter. Um, let's see. Nope. Oh, I know where it is. Let me move all this aside. Okay. Here it is. Okay, I have this one card that I pulled. Elemental Hero Tempest. Like, just look at that. This is my favorite hero card of all time. Specifically the Speed Duel version, because just look at that background. And then it's such a thick card. Like I definitely got my money's worth when I pulled this. But yeah, uh, I love GX. Okay, let's continue these encounters. What was I doing before? Like 2 at a time? My attention span is pretty fried right now. All this coffee in my system. Oh, top left is where I can find Pincer. Oh, the northwest area. An Emerald too? Because I haven't really hunted there in Emerald at all. I've been in the northeast side for Hound Hour in Emerald. But Ruby and Sapphire for sure I do know that's where Pincer can be found. Yeah, maybe I'll hunt for Pincer specifically next year. I don't have faith I can find it this year. I'm pretty sure I've used up all my luck, considering how my previous shiny encounter went. That was very, very unfortunate. By the way, if anybody is in the loop for Yu-Gi-Oh, I know Speed Duel era cards got discontinued a while ago, like a year and a half ago, I think. But there have been rumors that they're gearing up to release 5D's Speed Duel cards, and if they keep up their production quality, I will be getting my hands on as many as possible, because synchro cards with Speed Duel quality, especially the secret rares, would go pretty hard. Really want a Junk Warrior as a secret rare. It's like the first ever synchro card I ever saw in my life, and it just blew my mind as a kid. But yeah, that's enough about Yu-Gi-Oh! This is Pokemon. Well, we're creeping up on 2 hours, and with these two next encounters, we would have hit exactly 1,000 extra encounters for this live stream. So I think I'll just continue for about 5 more minutes, and I'll call it a stream. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Really appreciate it. Do expect more streams this coming weekend. The final Safari Summer Day will be on Saturday, and I will be starting the Battle Factory live streams on Sunday. Again, they will start at around 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, possibly 7:30, depending on how early I want to wake up. But oh yeah, look forward to that. Thanks for stopping by. I'm just gonna be here for about 4 more minutes. Will we get a shiny? Who knows? It could happen. We do have Ojama luck on our side. But yeah, this has been pretty fun. I have been a fan of watching live streams this past year. Before that, never watched a live stream. But now that I'm acclimated to it, it's growing on me. And it's super convenient too. I don't have to do any editing or anything at all. Um, it's a very streamlined way to get content out and to just relax. So, I guess what I'm saying is, I will be streaming more often. Will these be shiny? Maybe? No. How about those two? Um, nope, no shinies. We got some pretty good encounters in. I didn't think we'd make it past 1,000, but this fourth console has really made the difference with the extra encounters. Thank you, Beavries. Will you be streaming today, by the way? Because if so, everybody check out Beavries' stream. He has great content. About an hour and a half from now. Nice. Okay, I'll be sure to tune in. Probably will just be lurking, but can't wait. Alright, guys. Final minute. Can we find anything? Let's see. Oh yeah, I think I counted 2 extras by accident. Alright, 2 last encounters, and we're out of here. Okay. Nothing. Oh, well, it's been nice, guys. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it, and until next time, adios.